Welcome to another video. This totally flew under my radar. They released a video 4 hours ago, basically inside Toten and a bunch of more stuff. So if you do go on to enjoy, like, follow, share, subscribe, you already know the vibes. I'm going to let it play one time through, and then I'm going to come back and we can kind of turn down the volume and then assess it more. So here we go.
Hello everyone, welcome to a special Treyarch Studio broadcast. I'm John Raffis, and the launch of Season 4 feels like it was just yesterday. Now, we brace ourselves for the arrival of a mid-season update, and it is filled with plenty of new content. Treyarch's newest, long-anticipated Zombies map arrives this week, and we figured it would be appropriate to kick things off with the Zombies team. We caught up with them earlier, and this is what they had to share.
Hello everyone, it's nice to be back. I think the last broadcast that Kevin and I did, a lot of things got bleeped out. We're very excited about Toten, which is going to be set in war-torn Berlin. It's kind of the connection point between East and West. It's kind of the best place for a zombies outbreak.
What better place to battle the undead than a dark, stormy night? You know, everything's wet, there's lights and fires reflecting off the puddles of water. It really sets a really eerie and moody tone.
So in terms of where we're at in the story, at the end of Outbreak's last main quest, the Requiem strike team were captured by Omega. Everyone fell for our fake out with the exfil, and obviously the tragic shooting down of Raptor 1. I'm happy to say Raptor 1 is not dead. For this map, he is very much going to be the princess in the castle, because if you don't do what Omega tell you to do and complete their objectives rather than the usual objectives you're given by our usual Requiem crew, they're going to kill him. So I hope that means that you're all suitably motivated to do the right thing.
Players will experience a new perk, which is Mule Kick. Mule Kick this game has really embraced its theme of excess. So it's just littered with various guns along the sides of it, and every time you purchase the perk, it has a chance to just shoot bullets in every direction. As you upgrade the perk, you'll eventually access all zombies drop ammo, and then you'll be able to craft twice the amount of equipment for the same cost. Finally, you'll be able to actually have a chance to not even consume equipment when you use it.
The new wonder weapon for Toten is called the CRBRS, or you can just call it the Cerberus.
I'm really excited about this one as it takes me back to my days in the arcades playing shoot-'em-ups where you get power-ups for your ship and change the way your weapon functions.
The base version has a little companion sphere. Whenever you fire, it fires. When you kill enemies, it will drop a mod kit, and then it becomes a different weapon. So the first mod kit is the diffuser. The diffuser has a spread shot of 5 shots at once. Blazer fires a beam of concentrated energy. Now the swarm will fire a salvo of miniature missiles that have a bunch of explosions.
So another thing we weren't allowed to talk about last time was the introduction of a new character called Klaus.
I'm Klaus,
who is very much an AI helper through this level, who has his own backstory and also, I think, some of the funniest lines that we've had.
an American-made robot with a German personality.
That was what Kevin and I were laughing about last time.
Klaus is going to be a very important member of your team because there are things that only he can deal with.
Do this, do that. Story of my life.
We're also introducing a new tactical equipment called the LT-53 Casimir.
What it does is it creates a black hole when it's tossed that allows you to jump in and escape. But the happy side effect of this thing is that it actually pulls in all of the zombies and they go poof too. One of the new enemies in Toten is the Tormentor. Tormentor is a very fast suicide charge enemy.
The newest enemy to join our ranks is the Disciple. He's all about being in the space, making the zombies nearby stronger, and trying to evade the player. He floats above the zombies, so he stands out, which the map really takes advantage of because he can be on top of tanks or vehicles.
Another enemy that shows up in Toten is the Krasny Soldier. Now this guy is really well suited to the ups and downs of this map.
I think players are really gonna notice the verticality. Players are gonna be able to move from the rooftops all the way down to the GO station.
Down there are these like flaming trains that are full of zombies. So you got to watch out.
Up on the surface, we'll have zip lines that'll take players up and down between the streets and the roofs pretty quickly.
As with every new round-based map, we also introduced new challenges unique to the map, really tying into the intel that we're delivering.
I doubt you realize what she has done.
We also have another Dark Ops challenge tied with the main quest.
A new feature we're adding to all round-based maps is dynamic wall buys. Every 5 rounds, every wall buy has a chance to increase its rarity, all the way up to legendary. So when you get to really high rounds, all the wall buys will eventually become legendary.
We are going to be bringing some new health changes to zombies. So what we did was we lowered the health cap across the board. You're going to be able to effectively kill zombies at the highest rounds where it feels good.
We're also adding Weaver as an operator. This is Weaver when he'd recently lost his eye. And this is the version of Weaver that you're going to be able to play as. He certainly appreciated not just being sat behind his desk, watching other people do all the fun stuff.
We're going to be bringing Rush to Onslaught and an entirely new limited time mode called Onslaught Accelerated, which is going to be the most frantic version of the mode we've seen. The orb will constantly be moving and never stopping. The orb waits for nobody, so unless you're killing them efficiently, you're really going to get overwhelmed fast. But to add a little something to it, as you kill zombies, the orb moves even faster.
We all know that people have been eagerly anticipating a new round-based map for quite a while, and we've been working very, very, very hard on it, and we really believe that when people finish the main quest in this, they're going to be shocked, and they're also going to be very excited about where we go next.
While Zombies serves up quite the undead update, multiplayer is also bringing the heat with a number of updates. On the map front, Treyarch is excited to bring a Black Ops 2 classic into the mix. Rush and its epic paintball theme is coming back for a new generation. In this 6v6 map, players will enjoy a variety of lanes and engagements with something for everyone. Can't get enough of this classic? We've got good news for you. Players will also have the opportunity to jump into Rush 24/7. To keep the theme going, players can also enjoy the new Paintball Mosh Pit, available in 6v6 with paintball impact visuals and sounds later in the season. Capture the Flag is a classic mode that returns to the fray. One of the original multiplayer modes from the early days of Call of Duty is back. For players who fell in love with Die Hardpoint during the 80s Summer Action event, we're upping the ante with Cranked Mosh Pit. This new playlist will include Cranked Team Deathmatch and Cranked Kill Confirmed for the first time. There are 2 new weapons that we'll see as well. The OTS-9 SMG at mid-season launch, and the brutal Mace melee weapon coming later in the season. Also in the multiplayer mix, the team is rolling out new League Play rewards, which will feature weapon blueprints added for achieving milestones, as well as new CDL-themed weapon charms, new emblems, stickers, and XP bonuses for hitting win milestones all the way to 100. Players will also find new weapon blueprints joining the Prestige shop for the first time, including the new Dark Horse SMG and the Confrontation Assault Rifle. There are a few surprises in store for fans of Warzone as well. With this mid-season update, Warzone and the team at Raven serve up a new game mode, a team-based LTM that's focused on escorting ICBMs. What could possibly go wrong? Exactly, and that's where it gets fun. Payload is a team-based LTM that's focused on escorting ICBMs, dividing players into 2 teams, attackers and defenders. The attacker's objective is to deliver the payload to the final destination by pushing it, and the defender's objective is to stop the attackers from pushing the payload to its final destination. The clock is ticking, however. A time limit will be imposed, so get to it. Warzone also delivers a new kill streak, the Sentry Gun. This latest kill streak for Warzone operates as you'd expect from multiplayer, scanning for targets in the radius in front while it's deployed. It is an extremely rare loot drop in-game. Players will also get to experience a special global event in-season where contraband contracts automatically spawn after players complete 2 regular contracts. These contracts will provide the opportunity to earn plenty of weapon blueprints from your prior seasons. So, keep a lookout later in the season. Finally, players have the opportunity to gift the Battle Pass Bundle, and Store Bundles to friends in Warzone starting with Season 4 Reloaded. In closing, we'd like to thank the Zombies team for stopping by, giving us their time, and giving us the download on all things Mauer der Toten. Thank you to our crew, Tommy, Ben, Foxy, and thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoy everything that this update has to offer. We hope to see you online.
That's me alluding to Max's but you can't use the bit that I just said. That's me alluding to Max's but you can't use the bit that I just said because we don't want to spoil it.
So my first question was that, what was this last bit here?
That's me alluding to Max's but you can't use the.
That's him alluding to Max is shitting the bed. Oh, wait, what? Anyways, we got a lot in the terms of things to talk about here. So let's just kind of go through the zombie section again with a little bit less volume. This is the first little bit of gameplay we actually have. Ooh. Me playback speed 0.5 here.
It's kind of the.
See, there's that. It looks like we're underneath. This is that tunnel we were looking at in the breakdown video right here. This seems to be that tunnel. This is again in the hotel. We already got this gameplay. We already have this. We already got this.
If you don't do what Omega tell you to do and complete their objectives rather than the usual objectives you're given by our usual Requiem crew, they're going to kill them.
So does this mean that we're now going to have Omega objectives and we're going to have Requiem objectives? Like we're going to have two different sets of missions to do? Oh, that could definitely give it a different little twist on things for sure.
Mule Kick. Mule Kick this game has really embraced its theme of excess. So it's just littered with various guns along the sides of it. And every time you purchase the perk, it has a chance to just shoot bullets in every direction.
So you hear what he said, it's a chance to kind of do that. So the perk isn't always just going to be spraying bullets, but most likely the chance is going to be pretty high because they want the machine to do that and act like that. So the chance that the machine's going to do this when you're playing is pretty good.
Upgrade the perk, you'll eventually access all zombies drop ammo. And then
There's something yellow there. Y'all see that? Was that ammo?
as you upgrade the perk, you'll eventually access all zombies drop ammo.
Right here. Is this? I think this is the new ammo thing. I think ammo is now yellow. It used to just be white. So I'm thinking that this is the new ammo. This is yellow. Here's the first look we have at the Wonder Weapon outside of what we've got. Look at it.
The new Wonder Weapon for Mauer der Toten, called CRBRS, or you can just call it the Cerberus.
I'm really excited about this one as it takes me back to my days in the arcades playing shoot 'em ups where you know,
Oh
get
my-
power-ups for your ship and change the way your
Holy-
weapon functions.
Base
Mangler.
version has a little companion sphere. Whenever you fire, it fires.
Okay.
When you kill enemies, it will drop a mod kit, and then it becomes a different weapon.
This is
So
sick. This is the AR. This is the shotgun.
Diffuser
This is a shotgun
has a
type
sprint
one.
Shot of
Yep.
5 shots at once.
It's the AR.
Fires a beam of concentrated energy.
Okay.
Now the swarm will fire a salvo of miniature missiles that have a bunch of explosions.
Yeah.
So another thing with
That's super sick. Like, there's not too much I can talk about other than what they've already talked about. So, I mean, I'm really, really excited for it. I will be live tonight at 12 a.m. Eastern Time. If you did enjoy, like, follow, share, subscribe. You already know the vibes. I'm Epic, and catch you on my next whatever I make, whenever I make it. See you then.